A lot of people in the Christian community debate whether we are saved by faith or works or both. I would lean more towards we are saved by faith, but through faith there are going to be works. It's a catch-22. Because with faith comes conviction and recognition of sin. When I was caught up in the New Age philosophy, I thought sin was subjective to the individual, to the culture, to the society, to the state, nation, country, region of the world. But sin is objective, meaning sin is sin no matter who you are across the world. So when you have faith in Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah, you have faith in the biblical God, Yahweh, you have faith in God, you're going to have a yearning, and you're going to have a calling upon your spirit to continue to change from your old self, which was self-centered, focused on the flesh, to your new self, which is Christ-centered, when you're focused on your spirit, being aligned with the Holy Spirit, which changes what we're doing in the flesh and the decisions that we make. There are seasons that I've had where I've been away from God, and I fill my time with unnecessary, irrelevant things just to pass time, just to entertain myself. But it doesn't last long, because there is a burning deep inside of me, she knows, that God calls me to work for him, calls me to have an intimate relationship with him, to have time for him, not just once, every Sunday or on Wednesdays or something, but every single day, and not just one time, but throughout the entire day. Speaking to him throughout my daily decisions, small and large. So I think with faith, with true faith, you're going to have works eventually. Everyone has their own path. Everyone's path looks different. But when we're following the path, the way, the narrow way, then there are going to be works that come from it. There's going to be fruit that comes from it. Personally, I'm really good at procrastinating and putting things off. So I'll even put off God. And that wild, how can you put off God? How can you convince yourself that you have time? Because we don't know the day. We don't know the day when time is up for us. So I'm sitting on my back porch, watching this rain come in, listening to the wind, and I'm just thinking about how God's timing is not our timing. He allows us to go through trials. He allows us to be tried and tested because he needs us to be in a state of character and in a state of awareness of what his will is and what he is wanting us to do for him and his kingdom. And he also wants us to live a good life. So I do believe that what he wants for his kingdom is the best for us. He's not selfish. He is quite the opposite. He wants us to have a good life. He wants us to have joy. And that doesn't mean you're going to constantly be happy with just a smile on your face. You're going to face those trials. You're going to face times where depression creeps in, anxiety creeps in, a sense of loneliness or seclusion. These things will happen, but hang on to that relationship with God, because that's what's going to bring you joy throughout it all. So have faith today. Have faith today that God has not given up on you. He has a plan. We just have to get out of our own way. We have to get out of our own way. We do have to die to our flesh. We have to allow the yearning and screaming of our own flesh and our own desires to be overtaken by the Spirit. The Holy Spirit came down like a dove when Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist. That dove on the shoulder is only going to stay there if you're walking a certain way. You may scare that dove off. Have faith in God and allow God to work through you. That's how we can consider ourselves saved. Faith in Jesus dying on the cross, the blood hitting the ground for salvation, for all of humanity, for those that come to Him, that have faith in Him, that believe in Him. And through that faith, there will be works that come from you. You may have seasons of denial. You may have seasons where you're lost. There's going to be a season where you step into your true identity that God has planned for you. And the enemy is going to attack harder and harder, but he won't be able to stop you. He may slow you down, he may trip you up, but a righteous man who falls down 7 times will get up again. God really loves us, folks. More than we can even ever imagine. He loves us. He is the faithful one. Love you, folks.